Hey everybody, and welcome to the Emerald Coast. We are here, finally, testing the map in multiplayer. We're gonna see if we can find it and break things on this map over the next couple weeks.
Avoided the warranty on something here.
And hopefully, they'll be coming to a PC near you in the month of April. Ravenhawk, what is up? GoldenEye, Burgess, Brian, and Waylon. How are you guys doing tonight? You're getting your first looks at Emerald Coast. Multiple farms, multiple animal areas, 4X, totally redone PDA. And realistic Dave silos. That's what we're about to try out right now. Alright, let's see how this works. Pause.
Looks like it's full, but I don't know if that can turn on.
It hasn't shoved it up to the silo, as best I can tell.
Yeah, it's just...
Oh, we're already active, okay. Jasmine, what is up? What is up? We are trying to figure this out. Literally as we go along here.
It unloaded a bit there.
We own everything. So the idea is we need to use these.
We're spinning now. Was for a minute.
We need to use these Dave silos. To unload into the fermenters.
I think that's it right there.
Yeah, see the problem is you're on a 10-second delay.
Yeah, when the rotor inside and the auger starts spinning, that means it's working.
Yeah, well, no.
It's hard to get on this. I had it went right on for me. I don't understand. May have to widen the trigger a little bit.
Well, it may be a single-player, multiplayer thing. We're gonna have to go to Plan B here in a moment.
I can't see where the output is on lower thing. I can see where the trigger is on the silo.
That should be good enough.
What I might do then is go in and just pre-place them before the player starts the game.
Yeah, that might be a good idea.
There's a corn crib in this yard, Will. Is it supposed to have a collision on it?
What's that?
There's a corn crib in the yard here
Alright,
where we're at.
plan B.
It should have a collision, yeah.
I walked
Plan
up-
B, move on. This is why we do testing, why we do testing. Oh, and maybe Artemis a single-player, multiplayer thing. Maybe for whatever reason
Also work there, too.
that blower thing
It
is not
may.
working for a multiplayer setup. We're gonna have to do around alternate plans because those aren't working right. Unless Will finds it magically when he gets here. Captain Kiwi, what is up? What is up?
Yep, that's why we test.
How is everyone doing tonight?
Good evening, everyone.
Oh, Bertus, we've got Schultz, we got Tukey, we got Will, CCS 101, map author, and I know you have heard plenty of the other folks. Other than the bunkers down at the BGA, are they all stave silos?
Yeah, there's only 3 on the map. There's 2 on the dairy farm and 1 on the beef farm.
Gaming Joy, welcome. Semper Buffo, how you doing tonight? Jasmine, how you doing? Jacer's in the house. Just past the animal dealer with animated animals.
We definitely put some WD on this door. It opens nice and fast.
Let's see here. Still waiting for Jacer to join us. Passing one of the alternate player farms right here. As with any CCS 101 map, everything can be sold on any owned farmland. I'm running down here to the BGA.
Yeah, I'm slowly heading that way. I was touring the farmyard.
Oh, okay. Well, that's all right.
I got sidetracked by the shed.
Hey everybody, and welcome back to the channel. We are doing something special for the month of March, and as you can see on screen, we are working with No Kid Hungry for their March fundraising campaign. They set a goal of $750 to be raised over the next 3.5 weeks. Last year we did this, we raised $700, so we upped the ante just a wee little bit. There's a QR code on the screen. We also have links down in the description to the donation and the campaign page. If you want to go check that out, feel free. We are starting our map testing on Farming on the Emerald Coast, a 4X variant of the much loved map Emerald Coast from Farm Sim 17 and 19. This is a total redo. So if you were thinking we were going to see the PDA from Farm Sim 19 or 17, nope, not going to happen. Complete rewrite. Lots of cool new functions. Lots of cool new features. We're going to be showing those off through the duration of these testing streams. Smoke82, welcome. So I couldn't help but notice that the John Deere repair yard has 2 repair triggers. Most likely because, you know, they need repaired so much.
Exactly.
And then also down here by the railroad tracks, I couldn't help but notice the plane in the junkyard. Couldn't possibly be a drug running train, could it?
Yeah, there's another aircraft back in the woods there too.
Oh, it's a helo. All right, where's the train? I don't know. I think you might have something wrong with the train crossing. It's just sitting there dinging at me.
That's weird. I wonder if it's a multiplayer issue with the train again.
Well, that's what we're here to solve. All the multiplayer issues.
I'll ask GPS about it. He's the one that redid the script for me.
Keep being sidetracked by the places I drive by. Having to stop and look at things.
Sightseeing later. We're here to work.
You might want to tell the other guys that. Also just running around opening all the sheds last I looked.
Might want to check in some of the buildings too. You might find something nice.
You know how he is.
Probably counting wrenches or something in the workshop.
Well, I know we have some machinery down here at the BGA.
I saw you left lots of goodies scattered around.
Oh my goodness, what is that thing? John, oh my gosh.
The only DLC I don't have.
Floridian license plates. Giant Volvo loader.
Those the custom Florida tags.
What's that? Do I need to turn something off? Kiyobota. Did you say there's some DLC turned on that you don't have?
Yeah, I'm supposed.
Oh, okay. Is that the same for both of you? Because we can take a 5-minute hiatus as I swap that out.
Don't bother me.
Other me if we got it in there.
Alright, let me save it real fast and I'll bounce
Maybe
it.
that'll fix the trains too.
Right after I get to the BGA too.
Alright, we'll be right back, people.
Alright, I jumped out.
We're gonna turn on pumps and hosiery. And fire the bad boy back up. Now,
Sorry, I don't have it. I'm
That's
so
alright.
pitiful.
that's alright.
I just never got around to buying it and didn't know if I
Yeah,
really even needed
I
it.
didn't either. I didn't figure I'd use it.
That's okay. No big loss. We're just waiting for the server to reboot now. How is everybody doing today? How are you guys doing in chat? It's going to take a couple minutes to load up. The map takes a little while to load because there's so much to render.
Oh,
Multiple farms.
I see one more
And-
that we don't have. I'm sorry, the Antonio Carrero pack.
Yeah, we're not missing much there either.
Oh, I think that should have to be used exclusively on this map.
I have the forestry DLC. I've got Kubota, I've got Vermeer, and I've got AGI. I got all the goodies.
Alright.
I just never got into grapes that much.
Well,
That's, that's why I never bought it.
Yeah, the tractors
Sorry,
are
sorry
cool,
about that.
but
I was going down the list trying to look at everything here to
Mhm.
make sure.
It's okay. Give it like 4 minutes. It takes a long time to load up because, well,
We
there's
got that
so
10
much
second
to
lag,
render.
so-
There's so much to render. Because how many farms? There's what, 5 farms? 4 farms?
I think there's 8 farms total, but one you can't do anything with.
7 usable farms. And you can sell pretty much everything on all the farms.
Yeah, even the tiny scenery details can be sold, everything. Including the
And as a
mailbox.
result, all that gets rendered and spawned as individual things. So it takes a little bit longer to load up. It also means that you can buy all of those buildings and put them down too, right?
Just about all of them. There's a couple
So,
of custom ones that you can't rebuy.
so you'll be able to completely change the farm around. If you don't like where one building is, you can delete it and probably put it back in a different spot. Or you can just leave everything how it is. And in all play modes, you have no land at the start. Is that right?
And the houses are all separate from the farm, so you can buy whatever farm you want.
So the farmhouses are in different plots. So
Yeah, you don't own any land at the start.
So you can
You're a
pick.
contractor starting out.
So you can pick which plot you have your farmhouse on, and it can be completely different than the farm you run. That's cool.
And there's some farmhouses in town you can buy too. There's a couple of them in case you want to be richy. There's a millionaire house by the lake you can purchase if you'd rather have that. So there's quite a few choices.
You better give that to Schultz already.
And there's a whole build your own area.
Yep, a huge area.
I saw that. And
There's
even
also a grain bin house if you can find it.
yeah,
I have a feeling Raz is going to use that one.
found that one already. That's down here by the BGA, isn't it?
And there's rental properties. You can buy those and they'll generate income every month. They have the
Ooh, that's
difference
neat.
on the real estate sign says rental income.
That's awesome.
See, you're
Okay.
getting multiplayer. I'll just buy all the rental properties and
What?
collect money.
What features does this map not have?
It doesn't have 50 production items.
Oh, but it does have custom production.
Does it have a great big hole in the ground that we could just tip things into?
No,
Yeah,
that's going to be
it's-
the next map.
That's called the
has that one.
ocean. It's called the coast. Hater, what's
I
up?
tried to go to the UMRV
Right,
server.
while we're waiting on
thinking,
this,
what the heck? Why is it telling
let's
me
go
I
ahead
don't
and
have
fire
the
this
right
up.
mods?
This video is brought to you by Andre
Just gotta
Yokoba
have it.
and Jackson Weatherholt. Thank you for being farm barons.
Well, I'm basically starting from scratch because I wiped my system clean today, so...
What?
Well, I was on the map earlier, testing things out on single player, and then, oh yeah, I can't buy bag fertilizer. Well, I can buy it, but I can't see it.
That problem's still haunting you.
Well, not anymore, hopefully.
You couldn't see things you bought.
You're
Dwayne,
having that problem
Dwayne can
months
never
ago.
see bags of fertilizer for some reason. There's
Oh,
He's
there's
got
arch nemesis.
goofy stuff going on with his farms and installs.
Yeah, and chainsaws didn't work, and I'm going, okay, I'm gonna just wipe the system clean and start fresh. So I'm gonna have to re-download Chili yet.
I'm not really sure why.
Ooh, so I should have just stole my pig food earlier. You wouldn't even have known it.
No, I would have
Over there and mess with the yard. Go move
There we
everything like
go.
a
I
quarter inch.
had a very good productive last month that I was on there.
Steal it by the trainload. Jeez, I don't know if I can use it.
$7 million.
Oh,
there we go.
Sales that month.
All right, it's. Are y'all in?
It's loading.
39, 40, 41. I'm gonna stop counting now.
And the fuel prices on the signs are the fuel prices that are real. That's typically a CCS feature.
Optimus says you should just get an axe so you don't need a chainsaw.
One caveat on the fuel sign and
I haven't
prices
found that
would be
one.
I'm going to raise them so they match the real ones here on final release. But they're a little cheaper than they are here right now, but they are the real price.
These trees have a
At least this is a real map. Not those fancy trees you can just drive through. And
collision. I see deer.
as Tukey learned, don't take the shortcut.
Well, I thought it led to the field. I was just looking at the roads on the map, and then it's like, what the fuck? I'm stuck by a substation.
It's okay. I found it when I was trying to take the Fent 1050 with the giant Hong King mowers, and that was the fun to make that turn.
I opted to reset things and start over then.
So we
How
talked
many
about the
slots is on your server there?
6.
They're all full already. So
Oh,
I'll just have to watch.
oh, that's okay. I won't be on, but for limited times in the next coming weeks.
Last 1% seems like it takes the longest.
Yeah, those hedges,
I
if
can-
they happen
I
to
can
be on
up it to
viable
8
land, are
after the
cuttable.
stream.
That's that kind of house it's not of.
Yeah, is this the one from the? Is it Omatana? Is that it?
There's 2 bedrooms and a bathroom upstairs.
In my tractors, I
It
can't
was on the
capture
hot
it.
hub, so I don't know where he
Ha ha ha.
I should have known Schultz would steal that 8RX. Yeah, that's a nice farm.
Is it the? Is it
I
the
remember-
8RX that's free? There's an 8RX over at the shop.
That's the 9RX at the shop.
It's a broken down John Deere. That's all I know.
There's an 8RX and a 9TRX at the shop.
There's a 6 or something over at the repair facility.
There's also a Kubota in the back shed back there. Dropped it.
Yep. Yep.
What do we need to do here?
Well, we were going to collect grass and put them in the stave silos, but we can't get the silly blower to blow right.
We've reloaded. Maybe it'll work.
All right.
What field are we? What field are we in?
Oh, the one that's not numbered.
Thanks.
The
By
one-
which?
The one
It's
to
the
the east of
empty
17.
grass field by the moose.
Okay, 17. Where am I?
You're on the way bottom of the map.
Don't take the shortcut. I'm gonna go visit the visiting center.
I'm trying to drive off the map. Is what I'm doing.
Here, I'll trade you I found you a pickup you can take home with you.
Where is the animal dealer?
By
I don't see the
14
animal. 14,
for animals.
Hey,
Yeah.
apparently there's a train coming.
It's gonna take me 8 days because the train has to be realistically long.
Oh,
I'm sitting here on the other side of it watching the train blow through.
all I have are complainers around here.
It's a very realistic train.
We have custom lighting. It sure feels like custom lighting. It's like that bright Florida sky, like when it's overcast, it's still too bright to see.
Apparently there's no collision
is
on the
custom
train
lighting.
wheel because I just drove straight through it.
Oh, that's a multiplayer thing then.
Yeah, that's a multiplayer problem with the train.
So one day you'll get hit by a phantom train. That's just the collisions. We had that happen on Nebraska Lanes, didn't we?
Yeah, I'm sitting here like slowly going into it, waiting to get Space Force, and I just phased straight through it.
Yeah, I'll have to tell GTX about that. Get him to fix it. He had to fix it before. Yeah, we're going to have a flooding water plane too soon. As soon as I get it installed. Rains and the water levels come up.
Me another tractor and forage wagon.
So we've got 2 cow areas. There are 3 chicken coops, and we have a pig farm on the map. We also have a horse farm on the map.
Guys, I had to find out the guy wires still have collisions on them.
Of course.
You should know that after you played Nebraska Lands in 19.
To the extreme north, there is a large kind of build your own area, a wilderness area, if you will. We'll go check that out here in a little bit once
So what needs to do?
we get folks rocking and rolling. I think Jacer's got the animal trailer and he's going to bring us a load of cows to each farm, horses and pigs. I've got, we got a lot of grass we need to collect. We're going to try to blow it in the stave silo. If not, we'll run some down to the BGA just to get that being able to run. Check collisions on those bunkers. And there's nothing ready to harvest yet. But there's plenty of things we could get going. If we can't figure out the stave silos, maybe we'll drop a little bunker down here by the farm just to get some silage started. Because I
One of
know
the
there's
custom collectibles, you can find it in the old barn right at the starting location with the red pickup.
there's
So
an
you know.
empty lot right behind the farmhouse here, I think, that we could put a bunker down on.
I'll pack what we got here, see if it's enough to blanket at the PGA.
Well, do you want me to get another forage wagon?
Sure. Does everybody have permissions?
So far, so good. I mean, I spent money, so.
Yeah. You'll see the visiting center is really cool. You'll see that right there at the intersection. It's got an indoor playground, like a food court.
If you look, you'll see some references to the old Emerald Coast map in that visitor center.
I saw the building we start at upstairs. They're looking at a YouTube channel.
Is a famous YouTuber?
Infamous, that's for sure.
Is it someone that I know?
No, we've never
Probably
met
know
him.
him, maybe.
Never met him.
He's been around a bit.
So, speaking of going around, I was looking at, I was just looking at my route options for Boston trip. PAX East. Discovered that if I go toll-free route, it's another 2 hours to my trip. Maverick, thank you very much, sir, for the $20
It's not that much.
donation
extra,
to
really,
No
at least to me.
Kid Hungry. Thank you very much. I found
How much is the toll?
the toll one way is $25 through the like 7 toll roads I have to drive on. And it's like 9 hours and 15 minutes. And 140 extra or less miles.
I'm paying attention.
Yeah, it's still a no-go. We own everything.
Has the production been activated?
Yep.
Okay.
We own it all. And all the production's hot. So... Dragon's Eye 2020, thank you. Thank you for the $5 donation. Like I was saying, at the start of the stream, we are working in conjunction with No Kid Hungry for the month of March. They are doing a campaign. For every dollar raised, provides 10 meals. 10 meals for a child. Oh, let's see here. Oh, we're over here.
that empty lot right next to the house that you can buy. That's
Get rid of this
an
light.
example of I like most of the farm, but not one thing, so I can sell it and make the farm the way I want it to be.
Adios, Lightos. And
Alright, I blanketed that silo at the BGA, so that's cooking.
I'm going to be adding more paint
that's-
textures later. I haven't done any of that yet.
that's indestructible grass. All right, now that we got a bunker by that farm.
That's regular meadow grass. I thought it would go away just like just a standard paint grass. That's weird.
That might be an MP.
Semper Buffo, thank you, sir. Thank you.
Never. I've never seen a bug in this game.
This game has no bugs. What are you talking about?
Oh, wait. I was reading chat. Plant grass. All right, we'll try that. We'll try that as an option. Landscaping, painting, grass. Or plant real grass. This.
Starting to think this is a John Deere dealership.
I get seasick every time I walk in there.
Ah, so what is this?
I think Chucky's found a new toy.
Oh, you told me we're doing side leaf, so I had to buy the snowcat.
So, chat told me the trick. We have to paint grass over it, then we can get rid of the grass. Thank you, Gamey Joy, for the $50 donation to No Kid Hungry. We are already up to $90 and $10. We're going to get a milestone. In addition, there's a cool little virtual farm link down in the description. I think $50 gets you like a, I don't know if that gets you an animal running around or a flower. I think $25 donation gets you a flower with your name on it on the virtual farm. So this starting farm, that's not, I don't know if it's starting farm, but this big farm kind of middle of the map. It kind of has two areas. It has kind of a more modern area, and then it kind of has a more run-down area. What was the thought on that? Jimmy, how you doing, sir? GoldenEye, thank you very much for the $25
Something I designed back
donation.
in 2013, and I brought it forward. Let me see if it was any good.
Well, we could do hay. I would say find a grass field and you can mow it, grass for hay, so we can get that going for our feeding robot.
You're in the one next to 17, right?
Yep. Yep. I guess there's one next to 16. There might be a little one by 23 in the north of 1.
You got the one next to 16.
One thing you guys could look at is the pre-composter.
I saw some bunkers that took pre-compost. Where's the pre-composter?
It's down below the pig farm, south of the pig farm. Yeah, those are southwest. The pre-composter is like southeast.
All right, yeah, that needs manure, diesel, and water.
It has various combinations that you can use to make different kinds of compost.
Right, but as a staple, we definitely need manure, we definitely need diesel, we definitely need water.
And you can buy manure at the animal dealer.
Charlie Farmer, thank you very much. Peter does farming. Thank you very much for that $200 donation. You've just bumped us over our second milestone. Wow. Speechless. Oh my gosh. Speechless. I don't know. Do those donations like fade away? I might have to fix that. Ghost TV 77, welcome. Let me fix that real fast. All right, we'll do this.
You water
All right.
for that too?
That should make it just a little bit smaller.
Pre-compost.
Yeah, I'll get a tinker in for the other one.
That way it's just not obscuring so much of the screen constantly. But yes, thank you very much
Yeah, I delivered some
to
cows.
everyone who's donated.
Hay, straw, some silage over there. So
We are nearly
robot can start.
we're nearly at our goal, and we're halfway to our goal on the first night.
Guys,
That's cheating.
well, it is. We're doing testing.
What did you cheat?
Well, I didn't cheat yet. It's just that we need inputs at the cow barn for the dairy cows, so they have something to eat.
Well, we'll get there. We're gonna make some hay. We got silage cooking.
Okay, we need to get some straw. Make
Uh,
some straw.
That'll
Where
probably be
is the best place to get water on this map.
harvest the river.
Otherwise, there's a big pond, I see.
Can we buy it at the lake?
Yeah, let's try there.
What the visitors don't know is that half the lake is in a pasture that cows frequent, and then it, you know, the other
Yep,
side
that's
has a swimming area for you to swim in. So yeah, locals don't let their kids in the water.
This adds fragrance to the water.
Don't sound no worse than the Yingling being made on UMVR out of the river water.
Mud water. Yeah.
It's natural coloration.
Ernest,
Now,
did you
if we
see
were
that
to redo UMRV?
Xbox Game
one of
Pass
the
is now
things that
available
would
in
happen is you'd
Iceland?
take the water out of the river and you put it into a settling tank. And you put in like 6,000 liters and you get about 5,000 liters of actual water out. And the rest would be sediment and bottom.
I think you'd be lucky to get 2,500 back out, and you'd be taking dump truckloads of sediment away.
Yeah, especially you do not want to drink that river water.
You'd add that to your recompost.
I'm stuck.
Some good nutrients.
Oh yeah, all sorts of quality microbes.
Probably that brain-eating amoeba thing.
Well, we got that in place anyway, so. So you got a whole dozen dairy coos over there.
Is there a way into this cow pasture?
Got stuck.
The one I was just in?
There's a gate at the cow pasture right here, Chicky.
Are you the one ahead of me?
I don't know.
Okay, yeah. Klein
Yeah,
just ran over to it.
Right there. Yep. Take a left. They'll get you in the pasture, although depending on what you've got for inputs, the inputs are in the front. I don't know what you got.
No, he's trying to suck water up.
Oh, okay. Well.
Now there's one of the water trailers that
We
comes
are
with the
refilling.
game that will not work with the composter. I don't know why.
I got the semi one, so we'll find out if it's this one.
Luck would have it, it's the one we picked.
Probably.
Is it?
Yeah, how that goes. But all the other ones work fine. You know, the animal water trailers work great, and I've tested those.
The one you pick is the only one that doesn't work out of 8.
There's 2 Abbeys, there's a Joskin, and there's the 2 lizards, and I got the big lizard one. So we'll find
Ghost,
out.
depends on what your
I can't
issue
remember
is.
which one it was I did that didn't work. Seemed like it was a larger one. The regular fuel Bowser works fine with the diesel.
I have no idea when I take 2 out of it.
Down by 29.
And now I got 29. Okay, wait. Should we the compost master?
You might want to watch a segment of that video, Burtis, that is timestamped too, because I think it talks about picking the Insider, Xbox Insider, and then
into this pile of shorts.
it said something
Yeah, well,
about
Still the black
Be
gold.
better.
it might not be live right now, but it's being rolled out. But I think by having an Xbox Insider, you'll be notified when it is rolled out or something like that. We have anhydrous ammonia added to the map. There's propane. There's a corn dryer. There's a soybean dryer. We have the ability to make compost. I think we've already went over that a little bit. In order to make compost, we have to first make a pre-compost mix. Kerry Mullins, thank you, sir.
You can also bag compost.
$25
for more
donation.
money.
We've got a compost bagger, as Will just said. I'll pull up the production when we get back down there and unload another load.
Floridians coming up down to their farms.
We have a field of poplar we could harvest.
How big a field?
It's field
Too big.
12 maybe. It's 4x. It's too big.
You mean you don't want to do it all with the bio-baler? I'm gonna wager at this pine forest was replanted at least once because it's perfectly straight rows.
Yeah, those are the managed forests. Those were planted. That's true. We have a lot of those around here.
It's kind of hypnotic just driving by it.
Yeah, there's 2 or 3 of those.
Well, the next thing you know you're going to do is you're going to veer into a tree. And
The large forest to the north is not planted in rows, but they do burn it off every 10 years or so.
oh, that's what that big dead section is? It's
Yeah,
controlled burn?
we have a lot of that around here too. Every so many years there'll be a burned off section, and it'll be dead for about a year, and then they'll all grow back.
On the placeable bunker, I'm not able to dump all the way back to the wall.
Yeah, I noticed that. That's kind of weird.
Yeah, I was trying to push it all the way back and it won't let me either.
I think at the BGA, the pre-placed bunker, that was good, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh,
Yeah, I have to go
one
back
thing-
and look now.
You need to check at the BGA to see if it goes through the walls.
It's good at to be, well, it may bleed through, but I tried to dump it over the top
So
of
we've
the
got a
wall.
grain mill. We've got an oil
The
mill.
game has an issue in
Great
22
processing.
With,
We've got a
the-
sugar
them
mill.
Not working too good when you pre-plate them.
We've got 1, 2
So,
small
it
greenhouses.
depends.
We've got sawmill production. We've got a compost bagger. We've got a corn dryer and a soybean dryer that takes propane. We have a biomass
what?
power plant.
I did pick the
Takes
trailer,
wood
it
chips
doesn't
and
work.
straw. We have a dairy.
Yeah.
We have the BGA. Then we have the compost master that makes pre-compost.
Yeah, that's weird that this one doesn't work.
Then we have large greenhouses. We've got a carpentry for furniture. We have a bakery,
Well, I
spinnery.
guess I'll grab a
We
GCD
can
and one of the
bottle
other
milk.
filters.
We have 3 stave silos for chaff and grass silage. And that is the production that's on the map. Chicken Rancher asked specifically what area of the Emerald Coast is this. I know there's the J is the town. Is J a real town?
Yeah, yes, it's about 20 miles or so from Pensacola.
All I know is I keep thinking J Bird.
I want the EV one, see if that works.
He's in Fort Walton. So
Now the real J is like bigger than a 16x map, so this obviously wouldn't fit, so I had to scale it down a lot. Fort
It's-
Walton is the other way, about 30 miles.
it's in spirit. You're saying.
The John Deere dealer is a pretty close representation of the real one.
All right, we're gonna do a fly around here in a little bit, let people see some things. You can point out things as we go around. Now we have bulk buy points for seed and fertilizer. Map has anhydrous, some propane added.
We have soybeans in rows and custom corn textures for the harvest.
Sipper's asking Dwayne what the big green thing is.
It's disgusting.
Have we had any luck adding available corn stalks in 22?
Nobody's ever done them really properly. I mean, there's one map out
Yeah.
that has corn
I don't-
stalks that just look like regular wheat straw. and
Yeah,
I'm not going to do that.
That's what UMRV has, and yeah, that doesn't look right.
Are you saying Dwayne's driving a John Deere?
Yeah, that's why I'm just
What I really want to see is a way to do it.
Well,
Me
you
and a couple
bought it.
other guys were talking
I
about it.
didn't buy it. I
Do it
just
like
sold
real
it.
life, where you actually mow the stalks with a flail mower.
Yeah,
And
it
then
would be
rake 'em up
cool
and
if
bale 'em.
someone figured out a way to set it up that way.
So we have mulching already, so I'm wondering if we can work off of that somehow.
Okay, attempt number 2 is the EV water trailer.
And another real big crop in this area is peanuts, but we don't have any good peanut equipment, so I never did add that to the map.
Maybe soon. You can always hope.
Lots of cotton in this area too.
Yeah, cotton is very common. We do it every year here. Cotton and soybeans are our main crops. Corn also.
Yeah, Dwayne, you could always buy a replacement for that green thing.
I would eat
I'll
it
endure
was
it for this 2
tractor.
hours. Took a whole box of gravel.
These 2 main highways on the map are real highways, by the way.
I cornered too fast and the trailer was hitting the front of my truck.
Several years back
80.
on the way into
Okay.
coming into Jay, we stopped on the side of the field
80.
to pick pecans out of the ditch.
Oh, cool.
I bet they were some of the best pecans you had too.
Oh yeah.
So that map that I did it today, you start out with 150 cows and 140 pin.
Does that work? That's more than the pen holds.
I don't know.
Saskatchewan math.
You notice that
Canada, they do things goofy there.
They count different up there.
that's
It's that
the
metric
game,
system.
cow pen there, but it's custom red color. I made that.
Red is the color of money.
Yes. And you can even sell the junk piles in this one. You can sell every last little thing. Lights.
I really like that little old corn crib in that farm that we've been working on.
You almost guessed correctly, Dwayne, but not quite.
Let's park over here.
Trying to drive with my eyes closed.
Get a little bit of altitude. So here's the farm that we've been working on. As Will said,
I
there
think
are
it's a rather smart looking outfit you got there.
things here like this that we can sell.
Well, the dealership
And
said here's
clear the
keys
area.
and take it for a spin. So.
Schultz is green with envy.
I'm in a green one too. Happy as could be.
Do you want to sell the
Not
rubble
letting me
pile?
Jump with this AV trailer in here.
There we go.
I'll leave the car here if someone else
We
wants
can
to
sell
try.
fence. There we go. Oh, we
But
sold all the
it's not-
fence.
Not letting me unload that one. And all the lines are turned on, it says.
Let's go faster. Okay.
Yeah, I might just make those 2 fences separate where you can sell them separately. That'd be easy enough to do. 'Cause somebody
Is
might
this
just wanna
a,
sell the small one and leave the big one?
Is this a farm over here by the visitor center?
Yeah, that's a NPC farm there. You can't do anything with that. Has animated chickens. Has animated chickens in it though.
Oh, that's cool.
And the junk pile over there changes according to the season. The guy's working on something by the well.
Oh, so different seasons. He's got different stuff going on.
Yeah. He never does finish it though. I guess he's not a very good builder.
We got a visitor center.
Yeah.
He always gets part way through the project and then just quits.
Sounds like my dad.
And then next year he starts it all over again. Huh? So inside the visitor center, there's a playground, a little arcade, and a food court. And the original PDA for Emerald Coast from 17 and 19.
He even got music there. Got a boombox. The original starting screen.
And the Southern Buffet. That's a chain, I guess.
Can you get boiled peanuts there?
Oh yeah.
We've got our bakery. We've got an empty building zone. This is where we start in career mode. This empty contracting yard and oh look. Look.
Oh, I got him.
Who are they looking at? Look. Oh, that's nice. That's
Xbox
so nice.
controller is not as good as a wheel on that.
Well, I thought somebody was going to yield, considering that one person
Yeah.
with his
Coffee
animals.
drinkers will like the bottom one. The coffee drinkers will like that one.
Chuck Norris likes his coffee black without water.
That's right. That was a nod to Midtown USA.
So we have bulk buy points
Okay.
for product. They're
Actually,
open and
Midtown
closed.
USA had a contractor yard almost the same as that building. Very similar.
What are you doing upside down, JC?
we have our shop.
Somebody didn't stop at the stop sign, and it wasn't me.
And we've
I
got
thought maybe the
some
horses just jumped at the wrong time.
inventory. Some of this inventory is
I
actually
try
usable,
manually, but I'm failing at that.
while other inventory is not.
Well, you can take Schultz's twin here that's above the side.
There's a Kubota and Premiere over here that's usable if you have those DLCs.
I doubt he's much help.
And then we have the John Deere Service Center. And inside the Service Center, we have a repair trigger here. We have a repair trigger here. We have two repair triggers, well, because, well, we all know they need repair quite a lot.
Your truck seems to be
We have propane,
floating.
fuel,
They're
I
always
was trying-
breaking it down.
right?
I was just trying to rotate him back up.
I like the Kubota side-by-side we can use by the by Jay's Trailers, the authorized U-Haul dealer.
There's also some trailers you can use there as well.
Ah, the white ones, no doubt.
You know, some trailers in the back and the side and the front you can use. Look around on the side, you can see
Some more production. We got empty lots, right?
just a little Easter egg.
We've got. Is Greer a real grocery store? Down
Did you
there?
notice the real estate signs go away when you click on them after you buy the land?
Oh, I was wondering because I've already bought all the land.
Yep, that's a real grocery store with real E&J and a real furniture store. Grab that one there by the black lot.
I know it's an authentic map from you because I drove by Dollar General a few times.
You're right up next
Yeah,
to
there's
it.
a really
Ah.
fancy Dollar General by the looks of it, too.
No, all you gotta do is just click on it. Just stand right beside it.
Yeah, we got it.
Boom. You can bring it back too when you don't mean if you're gonna sell the land, you can bring it back.
Then we have some build zones out of town that we could use. Another repair shop. And then for the forestry people, there's a forest. How many trees are in this forest?
One.
There's there's 50,000 trees on the map. A little bit more than that.
Holy crap. That'll take a couple of days to cut down.
Maybe that's why I'm down to like 30-something FPS.
And if you have the platinum expansion, you get this other John Deere stuff up here in the forest.
You know,
And then
there's solar cells on the buildings because there's no electricity.
we've got our sawmill. Look at this environmentally conscious sawmill with solar panels. And then,
All the dead trees are cuttable.
like I
Doesn't
said,
matter if
all
you
up here, this is all
invest or not, 'cause I never
kind of
checked.
build your own farm type thing.
Sawmill works.
create
as
your
a
own
sell
fields.
point unless you buy it, and then it's production.
There is a real estate sign up here explaining all that. There you go. This is that Junker farm you can get for dirt cheap.
Yeah, that's a cool little farm. Everything's sellable on it. The Quonset hut actually works. You can go in it. And the grain bins work too. You can store stuff in them.
So you can sell
If you wanna
anything in
role play that
here.
You're really, really poor.
And
Oh, I can start out as the dirt poor redneck
Clear it out.
farmer.
Have
I role
something
play
kind
that
of
in real life.
even the big tree.
Just need a porta potty out back. Or an outhouse.
oh, here we go.
There's a little cottage down, a little ways down from it, like a little log cabin.
So that's 100 and no, that's 56,000.
That's the horse farm.
Then there's 163 right next to it. Complete with a tiny house.
On a separate lot in case you don't like it.
With a Murphy bed.
It even has a bathroom in it.
That's a nice little house.
Peter, this will be a release over at itch.io. So you're going to release this on itch.io once it is available.
Yeah. Itch.
So
In fact, eventually I'll get all my old work from 2019 and everything up there as well. In case if anybody's interested in it.
uh, 14 horses.
Which 2 are already in residence.
Yeah, I grabbed one. I want to see if I can. I want to make sure I can exit. We had an
Nice
issue with
little,
Emerald
water
Coast
mill down behind it.
early on, where you couldn't put your horses away.
You want to jump in a while, CCS?
Back on the map edge in one field. Oh. So if you run into the map edge at 100 miles an hour, you can get stuck, huh?
You want to jump in, Will? I'll jump out and you can get in for a while.
Oh no, that's alright. I'm having fun watching. No worries. Y'all are doing a good job.
Okay, so it looks like the AB
here we
trailers
go.
will not unload either, but the Joskin one will unload into the...
Here we go. So
for
this
winter.
plot, rental income. So if we own this, we get money per hour. How much do you get money per hour on rental and property? Wait, where'd he go?
Yeah,
Oh,
because
here he
people
is.
live in those houses. Oh, I forget. I'll have to look it up. I just threw it in there. I didn't finalize the price.
There we go. We can put them away. Oh, we'll head back
I
down.
left a little bit there, Dwayne.
Dirty Bird Farms, welcome, sir. Welcome. How are you doing today?
Alrighty.
Oh, here's the $1 Million Lagoon.
This one.
Well, this is one fancy house. And they've got great taste. Their home bar.
They do.
They got some barley juice.
They got a lot of bottles, that's for sure.
Of water.
Hot tub, pool.
It's just a riveting splash screen they're watching.
They got a dock here on the lake, but the lake, I don't know if I want to use the lake.
Are you saying someone peed in
I'm saying there's cows that share the same body of water with the dock. And this is a buyable house. This could be your farmhouse.
There's also 2 lots down there by the water you can buy.
That would be nice at night if this fireplace was burning wood. Oh, Tuki. This bedroom is screaming. It's screaming, I don't know what it's screaming, but it's screaming something.
It's out of this world.
I kind of like the ceiling, but the rest is a little hard on the eyes.
Good water for you.
Oh, that's
Like I saw an acid trip or something.
There's a Corvette down there too, under that red house.
Oh, where's the red house?
Yeah, that's the guy that owns the dealer in Midtown.
And then we have another cow farm just south of the farm that we've been working at. Here we have propane, sell point.
That's in Hydrus there. Propane is in town.
Some more viable plots.
Oh, he drives the snowcat into the water and then leaves the server.
Did his net die on him?
His internet's just Just couldn't keep up with the awesomeness.
Are we putting that hay that's being cut out back there into the silage, or are we going to bale that?
You put it in the feeding robot. Feeding robot.
Yeah, you're talking the cows.
Yeah.
Yeah, in front of the cow barn on the road. There's 3 bunkers there.
There's like
Right?
there's like a.
I don't know. I think there's something being cut in the field somewhere, so I'm just going to see what's being cut. If it needs to be tedded or what.
I'm over by 16, putting down the grass for hay.
There's like a swamp over here. Some undesirable farmland.
I just gotta pump it down and put some more dirt in.
Here we have the compost master.
So we got to ted this all yet?
Oh yeah.
Inside that barn, there's one of your custom collectibles.
A little John Deere toy.
Damn, that was worth 40K. Must have been a rare one.
It was 2-wheel drive.
It's a John Deere. Everything about him is high dollar.
Even their toys are expensive.
Got some wetlands down here.
Some more swampy land over this way.
Here's some
I like the
compost
fact that
bunkers.
their, insulated drink mugs cost more than a Yeti.
And they're not even
And they're,
80 grand.
are they compatible with the John Deere cup holders in their tractors? Because it'd be awesome if they
I'm
didn't
sure they
fit.
are.
And then this is where we were with the BGA.
So far, the only water trailer that works at the composter is the little Joskin one.
Somebody found a junk pickup truck.
Yeah, I was cooling around in it a little earlier.
That's the barn find.
He's a little pain.
A little pain.
Tina.
God dang it, he's back.
Yeah, I made it back.
Too bad I can't repair it and make it pristine, like with a paint job.
That body's too far gone for paint.
Massey getting serviced in there.
I just gotta say, those sync times are really nice on FS22.
Until you get on Chilliwack.
You don't miss when you had time to read a novel.
Nope. Don't miss it at all.
Chilliwack's pretty fast.
Oh, it's sped up now.
Oh yeah.
Now that the vagrants have gotten off of it.
Just as many of us vagrants on there. Still a pretty happening map.
Oh, I got a weird shadow thing going on there.
Another player farm. All right, we need a windrow. We need a Ted and windrow.
I'm getting a tedder.
All right, I'll grab a windrower. What do we got? No slow internet is allowed.
We've got some water in the composter for when we're ready to test with that.
We need diesel.
Well, I know this tank can... Oh wait, this one can't take diesel. Let me return this into the field trailer then. I'll just leave it here.
Can you use a refuel trailer to do that? Or do we need a modded trailer to fill that with diesel?
I'll just try the base game field trailer, see what happens.
Sorry, M9.
It's up there by the horse farm.
Sorry, you have to supply your own.
On radio, TV, and also coffee.
Uh-oh, bad things. Driving to people's yards are bad.
Wreck that person.
Yeah, I just have to into a field station somewhere.
And a windrowing.
That's the wrong green to come in here.
I'll follow Dwayne. It looks like he knows where he's going.
Yes.
Oh.
Fire sale.
Let's leave that sit for a bit while it flows.
I don't think we're going the right way.
I don't think we are.
Like how we have some underground cable boxes. I saw the lids. There we got one.
Ooh, got their store over here.
Sure you could get the map without any John Deere if you wanted to. All you gotta do is edit the files. You gotta come all the way to this end of town and down by the visitor center.
We should just ran around Suwon.
Totally welcome. Saw you coming. I got extra points.
I saw
Are
the
you flying that I jumped in front of you?
I saw the truck just spawn there suddenly. So this will be a PC only map. It is 4X in size. It's not going to be going to the Giants Mod Hub. As I said, it's going to be over at itch.io. We are just starting our online live stream testing of the map. Our testing crew will be working in single player and multiplayer, trying to figure out where the issues are.
Was able to.
Obviously before release.
Getting smushed.
It's all those months on ACC. The reflexes are getting real fast.
And the ability to get rid of these signs, that is...
Sorry to say they don't take
So
checks
cool.
at this gas station.
Pretty deep south, I'm sure they still do.
No, not according to the note here on this thing. This credit cards are prepay only.
What? Yeah, well, they don't trust you.
I'm pretty sure is this the Giants gas station or is this custom one?
So you can't make the signs go away until you own the land,
Correct.
and then they go away. If you
Yeah,
tell them to
but
go away.
It's not your land, so you can't get rid of the sign.
I mean, there's plenty of people that just pick signs up. But you're responsible. There's no vagrants around here that would dare steal a sign.
I don't know about that.
Nobody around here cares.
Have you played multiplayer with any of us?
We don't really steal them. We just kind of pick them up and toss them into the ditch. And then the poor guy that comes along with a sickle mower later discovers.
A good way to find your missing fence post too.
Duke he'd show up someday and there's 600 real estate signs in his yard.
Well, I just burned them all anyways.
Is someone trying to tell him something that it's for sale? Gregory, what's up?
I don't see no free play.
We got animated animals down here at the animal dealer. Animated chickens at the AI farm. Any other animations?
Well, we have the jets that fly over at certain times.
Ooh, yeah, I haven't spotted one of those yet. Or the airliner that you were talking about.
The airliner's real high. It's like leaves contrails. You can see it go by. It starts as soon as you start the map. It flies over. Then there's
Here we
about
can buy a
16 that
slurry.
flies over a couple of times a day.
We can buy manure from
You
here.
just need a weather balloon for it to shoot down now.
Yeah,
Well, if
that'd be
memory
cool.
serves me. Go ahead.
Yeah, weather balloon.
There's a lot of helos in this area though too. Or is that more in the Pace Milton area? I know they got in the Milton area the helicopter training facility.
Yeah, there's a lot of them. And out where I live, there's plenty of them. They fly around the airport all the time. But you don't really see the helicopters out here in the farmland. They're only right around the airport and also the naval test facility.
Oh, Dwayne's almost
Yeah,
here.
I thought the F-16 would be cool, although it really should have been an F-15 because that's the ones I've seen flying over more. But nobody will know.
We do now.
You made it!
Yeah, finally.
Blue mobile.
Well, I had to change the color up on this map. Too much green.
Yeah, I'm not really partial to John Deere myself. It's just that that's what's here. In real life, everything is John Deere. Most of it is. We have a lot of Kubota here too.
Okay, we got hay. We can collect that.
Green I'm slowly offloading diesel into this place. And then our missing
M9, thank you very much, sir, for your $20 donation to the No Kid Hungry Drive. We're going to be doing that for the entire month of March. We set a goal of $750 for the channel. We're well on our way to reaching that. It's just the first night. Smoke, we do have hay now. Indeed. We do indeed. What's the plan after this one? After this map?
I think I'm going to bring back Nowhere, Kansas.
Peter, the next milestone is
16 actual
indeed
work.
500.
22. I thought about doing a complete rework of Elm Creek the way I did with Westbridge Hills to create Midtown USA, make a whole new map, new name and everything. So you got a really good foundation there.
Well, I know there's some boys and girls that would love Nebraska.
Yeah, well, that's in the works, I hope. The only reason I haven't worked on that yet is I want to see how Nowhere, Kansas goes so that I can see whether a 16X is feasible in this game to my standards. I don't want to do the halfway ones like they've been doing them before because they don't have a good resolution. They're blocky and the footage has problems and stuff. So.
Carrie's jumping up and down for the Nebraska lands.
Yeah, I'm not at all excited for it.
Nebraska lands
You're
will
not
go
wishing
much
for it at
faster
all?
than ever posted, though.
Only one of the few reasons I bought a PC for 19.
What?
Taking nap driving across that map with all the flat boringness.
Will's Maps sell computers?
I
I got
think
mine.
so.
We got 2 people on the server that now play on PC because of a map that you made.
That's right.
And they call me
That's
expensive. What a great bridge. What a great bridge to one way that you can support the channel, and at the same time you get a computer that you can play on 4X maps like this. And that would be through the partnership that we have with Apex Gaming Computer, where you pick up one of 3 different configurations. And no, Tukey, we're not sending you a sample. One of 3 configurations that are pre-configured that will run Farm Sim just fine and dandy. Let's learn a little bit more. Thinking of buying your first gaming PC or maybe looking for an upgrade? Consider one of my custom configurations from Apex Gaming. I have partnered with Apex Gaming to bring you the Yeoman, Homesteader, and Rancher configurations. From the entry-level Yeoman with the value-leading 6-core, 12-thread, 12400F Intel processor, 16 gigabytes of DDR4 memory, and the GeForce 1660 Super, to the mid-tier Homesteader with the 12600KF 10-core, 16-thread processor paired with the GeForce 3060 Ti, or let it all out with the Rancher that comes standard with the Intel Powerhouse 12900KF 16-core 24-thread processor capable of a max performance boost of 5.2 gigahertz coupled with the GeForce 3070. All of these starting configurations have, in my opinion, the perfect balance between performance and value, which will surely give years of great gaming and, when the time comes, an excellent upgrade path as well. Save up to $250 using my discount code FARMER-KLEIN or the referral link down in the description below. Where are we going, Dwayne? Where are we going?
Round and round.
Round and around we go until we get dizzy.
Speaking of dizzy, somebody wants to help with the silage pile.
I'm just coming to steal a loading wagon so I can get some hay to finish testing the composter.
Putting
Oh.
hay into the composter.
Yeah, that's one of the inputs it'll take.
We can put grass in there. We could put sugar cane in there.
Or, yeah, there's a lot of stuff you can put in there.
Does it take wood chips?
I gotta look at the production menu again. No, you can do straw, grass, hay, chaff, sugar, beet potato, and sugar cane for the compost master. But the heating plant takes wood chips, though.
Wow, because we have a field of wood chips. Turkey's influence, or he influences accidents on American Truck Simulator.
I probably won't be on for a couple of weeks again. Till I get a Monday off eventually.
Who's going to be picking up the Go Veal pack? We're going to be doing a launch party on that here in a little bit.
I suppose I will, since I got the Season 2 pass.
Getting the season 2 pass, just haven't picked it up yet.
Yeah, same boat.
Oh.
I'm excited for it. I like baling, so I'll definitely use stuff from it.
M9, no, sorry. They don't come preloaded with farm
Not
sim.
quite what I was hoping for, but I think it'll still be fun.
I got a season 2 pass on the first day that this one guy that makes videos put in an affiliate link.
Oh, and then I gave away a bunch of copies.
Armor call?
Yeah. Yeah, and then he gave away a bunch of them.
Oh.
Damn it, I missed his trailer. I mean, I wasn't
Not
aiming
that
for your trailer.
I didn't win one from FK either.
Where the frick is your field?
But I didn't enter either because I was getting it anyway.
Field entrance is right there by that little turn right there.
Oh, Jesus, that is easy to miss.
Well, it's great.
I feel like I need GPS.
Oh, whatever.
It's apparently harder for some rather than others.
It's modeled after a real one that we have here, so I thought it was cool to put in the map.
I wonder what's coming next with the year 2 season pass. We get mountains and flowers and grass. It says machines to rule the mountains.
Right. Ooh.
So
Interesting. I'm guessing some alpine farming type stuff then.
yeah,
To go
Yeah.
with like earlier got.
yeah.
Don't we have some of that stuff already in
We
the...
had Rigi track in 19 and that
Yeah, I know.
That
it was
came
on
out.
19.
and I think that AV tractor or whatever that one brand was for that goofy looking one.
I bet you Giants is going to add rock and gravel and sand and dirt and stuff to the maps because everybody's been doing that for the last 3 or 4 years.
Yeah, I could see them adding it in the next version.
And having that built in will be a lot cooler than having to try and mod a map to add it later.
Well, we got the iron ore thing that just spawns piles of ore.
Oh, there's an iron ore cell point on this map too, by the way.
Can you sell all your platinum stuff then?
Yep.
I hadn't looked at that level of detail yet. We're still testing. Can't be scoring the map yet.
This thing don't want to give it up, does it?
5 stars. That's my whole. I want to hit 5
I
stars.
started at 14%.
I don't know too much. We already have terraforming. It's called the landscape menu.
Your map's definitely detailed. It's been pegging out my 2060 a lot. But I didn't lower any settings for it either.
On my 980, I have a GTX 980, and I get the best I can do is 30 frames with it.
Oh, you got
60
something
here,
a little
but
better
I
than that.
dropped about 30 when I get into the town there, which is.
I've got a
pretty
nice
expensive.
2080 Super. I can get 60 frames with that. But when I first jump in, it has to cache everything first. You'll have some hiccups when it's caching stuff. Once it's cached, it runs great.
I'm sitting at about 7 gigs used in my VRAM right now.
I
Well,
was
believe in
I
the
was
details in my maps.
lovingly impressed when I was doing the flyover, looking around initially.
I was impressed as soon as I loaded in and just looked it around a little.
The town looks good.
I'm hoping for a modern FK play series on this one. He'll be a hard up YouTuber that comes to Emerald Coast to start fresh.
I don't have time to do plays anymore. That's the problem.
What you'll have to do is it would have to be pre-recorded only. There'd be no way to do it live. You're just busy. If you had one episode a week, I guarantee you'd have people who would follow it. What brand is that Tedder? Is that Chrome? That's
Pottinger.
Boone? Oh, Pottinger, that's right. Okay. I've
You're
never
going
seen
straight
it.
across, Dwayne?
Yep.
Alright. There we go. There we go. Yeah, I think Dwayne was doing too. Peter? I'm just following him around. I don't know. I don't know if they're going to do excavation and digging up. I think part of it was,
Water plane is in the process of being worked on. I got
well, they've
this
talked about dynamic
today.
ground, and really that not being a thing that they've been able to get working the way they want to. I think one big problem with dynamic ground is potentially it may cause some play features to go away, like the ability to create fields. But yeah, we've got the terraforming
Like creating a field.
mod, right? Now, I've never really been able to get it to work consistently or reliably. But I have not tried it for a long time. After it first came out, I messed with it for a little bit. But I do know that lots of people like it very much. I just think it might be a little bit too niche of an interest. But I might be wrong. I might be wrong. So something I didn't really notice until here is that on this tractor, if I rotate my head, I hear the implement in the ear that's closest to the back of the tractor. Yeah, it's first I really noticed that.
thing we're missing here now. Looks like manure.
And we can buy that over here.
Animal dealer.
The animal
Yeah.
dealer. I did buy a trailer, but I'm over here wondering.
Yeah, I'm gonna stop this loading wagon at the dealership then and swap out for that trailer and get some manure to dump in.
Now I'll be traveling from Tuesday to Friday evening. Server's up. You all don't need to wait on me to do any testing in the server or in single player for that fact. Darren, what's up? Where you been? Are you still out flying spaceships?
Well, I'll be interested to see if I've fixed my issues. I'll do a couple contracts, whatever. Buy some fruit.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could tell somebody could check the blowers for the stave silos. They might work fine in single player. Because I had no trouble with them when I tested them. It might be a multiplayer issue with bracket them.
Yeah, I'm not really worried about it
Just
missing a
has
little
a
bit.
lot of windrowers that once in a while you'll get that little bit that they miss when
We
you
got-
use GPS.
We got lots of hay. Polar Beara, thank you, sir, for the $25 donation to the No Hungry Kid Fund. You know, it
Yeah,
is...
when you bring a European brand into the American market.
It is something that is really,
really
really a shame that we have so much with respect to kid hunger, and the fact that school-age children sometimes or oftentimes they have the food insecurity to where the best meal of the day is the school lunch. And I can tell you what, school lunch around here is horrible. So to think that the best meal of the day is going to be a horrific school lunch, that's a bad thing. That's where No Kid Hungry comes into play. For every dollar donated, helps to contribute to 10 meals for kids. Just tonight we've raised $435. That's 4,350 meals. That is outstanding, people. Thank you all very much for all of your donations. We're going to be running this the entire month. Be great to see what we can close the month out with.
I'm guessing the buy triggers at the animal dealer.
Yeah, it's on the
Like
opposite
usual.
side of the animal dealer. Animal buy trigger is.
One of those little things that I like when I'm asked to buy manure or slurry.
Yeah, it's on the west side.
The west side.
Well, the animals are on the east side. I wasn't really listening. I'm sorry. I don't know what you just did, but anyway.
He said West Side Story. Like, we had an old guy at work, an old professor. He said, called us up and said the Wi-Fi wasn't working. And I was like, what? The Wi-Fi's not working right. I can't get the Wi-Fi in my office.
I'm not sure what he'd be talking about.
Like, what?
Well,
it took a little bit to figure out that Wi-Fi was wireless Wi-Fi.
Oh,
yeah.
So that's an inside joke at work.
So,
no.
well, there's yeah.
Yeah, the Wi-Fi.
Well,
Can't get on the
there's-
Wi-Fi. Our Wi-Fi sucks around here.
There's a couple of people on this map that wish they had better Wi-Fi.
Yeah, my Wi-Fi is iffy.
Yeah, if you
I
Wi-Fi.
mean, you could mistake that for a wifey.
Ooh, careful.
Oh, we're not gonna go
she's
there.
not listening tonight.
Tech jokes. I saw Schultz was practicing with his teammate over in Aussie land.
Yeah, I got Jolly to set up and coached up and strategeried.
Strategy.
I
So-
told him just put Dwayne into the wall as hard as you can, first possible opportunity.
Jolly's gonna
That
do the
sounds about right. The last
No-
3 races.
no tire change pit stop, and then hopefully he'll gain positions through spending the least amount of time on the pits. Yeah. Schultz should run a no tire pit change.
I'm gonna guess the
I,
piston's out on the big conveyor belt.
I typically run no tire pit change. You can about take whatever your plan and strategy is for this race and probably throw it out the window by the third lap.
Because you've been in the wall already.
Well, I
'Cause
figure
the field, I've been into the wall.
there's really no reason to run a no tire pit change because there will probably be some amount of damage you'll need to repair anyway. So you might as well take tires too while you're at it.
Well, and then depending on what damage you do or how bad the damage is, you probably want to take tires because you burned one off getting it back to the pits.
Yeah.
So is there a pig food manufacturing thing? on
Andrew
this map?
Connor, thank you, sir, for your $20 donation.
Might just have to buy a bunch of pallets.
We
and
got
spin them
$45,
trailer.
and we're going to hit our milestone at 500.
Put in the individual components.
Our 500 milestone is
There was a
now we're cooking.
Are you going to go to Chile and grab some?
I guess we get easy dev too. You could just spawn a trailer full.
yeah.
I keep forgetting that.
That's cheating.
I have a trailer.
No, and it's not like we're testing a map.
We're going to have a lot of crop ready to harvest next month.
Where is the trigger for the cow pen to unload the hay?
Well, the feeding robot one?
Yeah.
Right up front.
Yeah.
Oh, the trigger though.
At the
You're not
feeding
really
robot.
asking.
I would
Yeah,
like I would like to put my load of hay in there. There's-
Yeah.
I don't know where it takes it. They don't take
You're
it.
right up front because
It's all the way
there's a
to the
symbol. Yeah, it's in there. Right?
Somebody
got-
else?
It's got
Not me.
49. Well, it's got 49,000. Question is that the max?
Yeah, it looks like it could be full.
No more
I can see
spare.
we're doing 50,000.
Yeah, I'm guessing that it's just
Well, we need-
FULL. So do we have
We
Ben
need-
here?
We need a hay storage.
We have the other cow area.
Take another load at the composter otherwise.
There's another cow
What?
pen just to the another cow farm just to the south of that one.
Oh, there you go. That worked.
No, I haven't delivered cows there yet.
We've got 12 hay burners on the map too, don't we?
Oh yeah, we got names.
Will the barn
They-
not hang?
They oat, they're oat burners in this game, I think.
They take hay too.
Oh, they do take hay. Where's the horses at?
Hey, the horses are
Oh.
to the northeast.
Yeah, clear up in the northeast.
Right below where you have open land. Wilderness Emerald Coast.
I'm still waiting for our master to sneak in some food reductions for me. And then I'd actually do a horse farm.
Dog food production, did you say?
Or that would work too. Just have it take everything.
Well, see, this version of the map is not flat as a board. My guess is, well, I got tired of hearing people talk about how Florida isn't flat.
Yeah.
Oh, did you know that field 32 has a floaty question mark in the middle of it?
Really?
It
Okay,
does.
That's interesting.
Maybe that's where the UFO lands.
Where is the composter at?
29. Coordinate 1348 to 1489.
Bottom right corner of the map for the composter.
I see it.
I could leave it there and put something interesting in it. Hit it.
Oh, like
That would pop up like
Hurricane Marjorie
congratulations.
came through and totally
Yeah.
disseminated
Oh,
the
that-
area in 2019.
Yeah.
know.
Something cool like that.
Teleport into the middle of the lake.
Would it be like one of those magic boxes in Mario gives you money every time you hit it?
9. The snow
There's a cool
groomer
little Easter egg in one of the farmhouses. in the closet,
is
I will say that.
Alright, now we're up and running
8.6
over
tons. Has a giant blade on it, so it makes leveling better. Wide track, so it doesn't sink in, but it still has a weight to it.
There's also a semi truck with a hopper trailer you can use.
Yeah, I don't know what the deal is with that shadow.
I saw that once on my Intel system, and I don't know what it was.
Jolly Rancher, what is up?
It's me.
What is up?
Put up the Vermine baler and get it back here. Or is that on the map already?
The Vermeer baler is up at the shop, connected to a free Kubota.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I didn't know if the baler was free on the map or someone had bought it.
No, it's white. It's dealer. Think of it like a dealer demo equipment. Just like the John Deere stuff at the forest and the stuff down at the BGA.
Yeah, you can use it, but you can't tab to it and you can't sell it. And I'll have users that'll complain about that and want to get rid of it.
It's called Edit the XML.
What I tell them is you don't want to get rid of your neighbor's truck, do you, just because it annoys you and it's not yours to get rid of. So
Well, I mean, I do want to get rid of my neighbor's truck because it annoys me. I just, you know, there may be ramifications to that desire.
Yeah, that's true.
But I can still desire it all I want.
Yeah.
All right, I'll be honest with you. For my backing capabilities, which aren't as bad as they used to be, well, at least if the back wheels are fixed. But there's 2 trees at the animal dealer that I would cut down.
What?
It's a little tight. It's a little tight back in this.
No, this is an environmentally conscious area. Can't cut down any trees without permits. Now, if a hurricane should come through, or a windstorm, and if a tree maybe has a little chunk cut out of it already to help it fall over,
Help it fall over there.
it still fell over in the wind.
Okay, so the second cow barn is kind of looking like it's more like Angus instead of a dairy.
Yeah, it is.
Sort of thing. Okay, good. All right. Perfect. Then I will buy, I think 22. I don't know how many. Buy however many this. Okay, perfect.
I think M9 you're gonna find if you look that company up. They make both snowcats and things for silage.
Kind of wonky, but
So it's like dual purpose.
well, they're bigger, but are they that big?
Is it
I mean,
Penroth? Is that what this is? No, yeah. I
Does
think if you look up the Penroth,
They don't know how to put cows in a trailer.
you'll find that they're
This is
Europeans don't pack 'em in
legitimately
there like
sold
we
for
do.
silage.
They're European. They think
Yeah,
they need
this is-
breathing room, probably.
well, yeah. This is the in-game Wilson Silver Star 2 deck. And it takes 12 cows.
Yeah.
So that's okay.
Yeah.
We're just testing. All I'm doing is going down and making sure it can unload.
Yeah. And then once you
Trigger
get a
point.
load in there, then we can fill it up with regular. Just buy them in.
Yep.
Now that big cow pen, that big cow area, that massive pasture, I saw it only holds 80. Be nice if it had a lot more. That's my thought.
But what do you know? You're just a tester.
I know.
You mean this one with the lake in the middle of it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was thinking it'd be
I'm-
cool if that one was like 200.
Yeah, 200,
I
250.
haven't finalized any of those
You'd
yet,
have to-
so
You'd have to up the
Industry
the
actions
animal limits, so feed limits.
They might swim out, but
Will, did you see my thing? And I posted the picture they posted with the missing descriptor.
yeah, I saw that. I'll be looking
Okay.
at that too. Thanks for doing that.
Sure. Yeah, no problem.
Yeah, anything y'all see, just post it, and that way I want to get everything right before I release it.
I was scrolling through the build mode. There's some icons I didn't like.
I'll wait for Jason to get here. I'll test something else.
Head on collision mode. Is that what we're testing here? Oh, hold it. Did I just drive past?
I think you drove past. I don't know
Yeah.
where
No, I drove past because I was thinking I was going to turn where the pigs were, but no, I drove past. All right, hang on. Got to turn around.
Yeah.
I got to
this is
turn around.
this is a nice rugged fence. Where'd this come from?
It's definitely not the feedlot package.
No, it is not. I might steal it and put it in there though.
Oh.
At least he's honest about it. It's a nice Quonset hut in your sheds here, just looking at what the map has included.
Well, there's a lot of stuff in build mode.
Yeah, that's why I'm clicking through.
The build
Yeah, all
mode
the
portion of the
buildings,
video is probably going to be 10
that I
minutes.
used came off of the mod hub, so everything's 22 standard. Since I brought the Dollar General store forward, I had to completely retexture it to get it to bring it up to giant standards.
Arch is very nice.
It wouldn't
too.
be a wheel map without Dollar General
That's right.
and the soda machines.
I can confirm the Dollar General sign has collisions on it.
Could I ask how you found that out?
You know, just random testing. I just wanted to make sure.
Well, you know,
It's on
it's
the-
always good to deliberately drive into things just to see.
On the door of the Dollar General, you'll see some cool ads too that are straight off the internet.
Still scrolling through sheds here. Feels like I've been at this a couple of minutes. I hit the end finally.
Decoration,
Most
fences.
of the businesses in J are actually real businesses that are really there.
All right, you ready for some animals, gentlemen? Are you done dragging me around?
Oh, we have a
Oh, yeah.
solar powered light. Look at that. Fanciness.
Hey, there you go.
Oh, you put the container house in too? I didn't even see that.
I didn't even see him come out of the trailer. That was fun.
How about, how about
This map is definitely
Got
not
stuff underneath
sponsored by
one.
Dollar General. That's right.
I need to borrow this, Chaser.
Yeah, absolutely. Go for it.
Very true. Or John Deere for that matter.
Well, I think the map is performing well for most.
Okay, it's deep.
Did you drive the truck into the lake?
I think the answer to that is yes, probably.
And it is a bottomless pit down there.
What's
Yeah, I
everybody
can't
getting for
even-
frames in your GPU?
I'm getting 30s and 40s, 5600 XT.
Yeah, you get about the same performance I do roughly.
30, 35 with
Yeah.
1070.
Well, I'm getting the lowest frames that I've gotten so far. Pretty much every place else 5860, but the lowest frames is up at the dealer. I'm not sure why that is at the John Deere dealer shop.
Well, I'm sure it's all that. It wouldn't be all that scenery that's right around it.
Yeah, it's all that stuff.
Yeah, that's where I kink
Oh.
at is by the dealership in the main town right there. The rest of the
that's
map,
pretty
it's
nice.
pretty solid 50s to 60s generally.
And you all are mostly 1080p.
1440.
Yeah, I'm 1440.
1440.
Yeah, 1080.
Yeah, 1440 is the new 1080.
I understand. I hear you. I hear you.
Yeah, 1080 is
still
the
running
old
1080.
720.
At 1080 with 800 megahertz, I can get 30 frames with the GTX 980.
Oh. Yes.
But no, seriously, it's performing real well. I mean, like I said, I'm at the dealership and I get down to 42 in some places, but there's a lot of equipment sitting out here, and obviously I went up to, I don't know, the wide open places north of the horse pen, and of course it went immediately to 60. I mean, it's performing real well.
Well, it's definitely a map for stronger cards than not.
Yeah, that's okay.
Yeah, it's not a potato map, that's for sure.
Yeah.
I would say that it performs. I think it's probably a bit better. Like, it's a little better than UMRV.
Yeah.
Yeah,
as far
I
as
don't
that
think
goes.
RV was optimized near as well.
And the
So,
map
yeah,
is
that-
just under 4 gigs still. Hopefully it's still going to go through a major weight loss.
Giving Schultz
Yeah, I will. What I'm going to do is pull all the placeable buildings out and make a pack. So you'll have the map, you'll have the pack, and then you'll have the John Deere blower, and that'll be it.
saw we had greenhouses, so I grabbed a tanker to throw some water in them to make sure they work.
What was that, Schultz?
I was losing my tail. I missed the turn.
Imagine that, he missed a corner.
There's some little Easter eggs in the John Deere repair shop area too. You look at the posters on the wall. and
Oh
stuff.
shit, truck got away from me. Apparently you're not supposed to go 70 with a full tank of water on the back.
Oh, there's a water slosh.
It gets a little squirrely with all that weight on the hitch.
So we're making pre-compost.
Are the animations working on the pre-composter?
I have to go down and look.
So we pick all this up, what are we gonna do with it?
That was about to be my question. I don't know what we're gonna do with all this. Need to place something on the farm.
What are we supposed to be seeing?
Look at the conveyor belts. Yeah, they're still broken. I don't know what happened to that.
Yeah, the only part that was moving when I was over there was like the grinder part inside on the main part.
See, all of that worked in the beginning except for the grinder, and I fixed the grinder, then everything worked, and then Giants came out with a new patch, and that new patch broken.
Well, and to really float your boat, I heard possibly the next patch is coming next week.
Awesome.
So,
Well,
Well, I'm gonna,
it definitely
I'm
has to
just
be
gonna
here by
put,
the 20th.
I'm gonna put covered conveyor belts on there, so that'll solve that problem. I just haven't got around to doing that yet.
Oh, look at that. Band, just slap the band-aid on it.
Yeah.
They're just covered.
Safety. Keep people from falling in.
There are two small greenhouses here.
No.
You might want to space them out just a tiny bit wider because you can't get the small water trailer in between them to fill the second one.
Supposed to use a bucket.
Yeah, you're supposed to use a bucket. That's why are you trying to put a water trailer in there?
Over by field 49 here.
Those ones in somebody's backyard.
Yeah.
I think that house is viable too.
Or you could just rotate the one to have the water on the other side and that would work too.
Yeah, I'll take a look at those.
That person doesn't want a trailer in their backyard. You're supposed to use the little trailer and a little side-by-side.
Stick what's left in the large greenhouse, even though I'm pretty sure it's a base game one.
Did you take a picture, or are you going to back up over here so I take a picture?
Oh,
Back,
sorry.
back.
I completely forgot to do that.
Well, that way he doesn't have to get
Now you're watching me back up and making
wonder
me
if we can sell it right here, Jay.
Did we buy did we buy bulk fertilizer?
Yeah, we can.
Yeah, I was did buy some fertilizer to see if my bags would show up.
Yeah, I got it. Thank you.
And they're on the map. I can see it.
Just drop that over
That's,
to him.
that's not a map test, that's a Dwayne test.
That's a Dwayne test.
Pictures also make it easy because he didn't have to do a list. Just looks
Yeah,
at the
that's
pictures.
true. Then you can just look at them.
Yeah, just looks at the picture.
Alright,
and you
put this back.
do mental lists, paper lists, because who writes anything down anymore?
Not me.
Writing? What's that?
That appears to be negative on loose material here.
Hedges have collisions.
So my youngest asked if he could get Bixby on his phone because he wanted to have a voice slave
I turned that off on my
that he
phone
could
right
just
away.
tell it to do things.
Whatever was
As soon as this Bixby tried to do something, I went in and turned it off.
What? Who's watching Netflix?
Oh, it does take loose here. You just gotta hit the trigger. And the building's just a touch small. Should know sell points would be difficult.
Ooh, I forgot to ask, do your cell points close at night?
All cell points close at a certain time. It's, most of them are at 8 o'clock they close.
Well, I'm at the animal dealer, and I can tell you it's 7 a.m. to 8 p.m. every day.
Boy, this lake has some steep edges on it. Here we go, let's do it out of this little beach.
So what do y'all think of the farm layouts?
I think this is
Map?
pretty cool. Make the sign go away because we own it.
Toured any of them except for the one that we're on right now.
Yeah, I've only really been at the big dairy farm
I was gonna
before,
say,
and I think
I've
I
only
drove
seen
by
the one.
one farm maybe other than that.
Well, I've been
One or two I've seen.
Okay, this is an interesting texture.
Holy cow, I'm at the house at the pig farm, and you spawn in an interior door, you know? And then you got to go through 3 doors to get out, and there's detail like you wouldn't believe.
Every farmhouse you can go into.
Yeah.
Hey, we're gonna have a lot of cotton to come ripe soon.
In this garage, you can open the windows too in this one.
Because you just want all that humidity to come in.
That's right.
Is this a new fertilized grass texture you got on here?
Some of the textures are custom. I don't remember which ones at this point. I have to go back and look.
It looks like clumps of grass. Aerial view, anyway.
It's kind of spotty.
Yeah, that's probably default there. I don't whatever the game had. I don't think I added anything for that.
Well, I mean, usually the game's just wet.
Yeah, usually it just turns it dark.
Yeah, that's weird. I don't know what's doing that.
All right, guys, that is going to do us for tonight. We're going to be back live streaming more Emerald Coast testing on
I'm not gonna
Monday
say no
night.
shortcut didn't work out. I had to drive through a cotton field to find a way out.
Tomorrow we are going to be running our Assetto Corso Competizione League race. That is a members only stream. That'll be going on at 2 p.m. Eastern. For those of you not in the United States, tomorrow we are moving our clocks forward, so that race might be an hour earlier than you are initially expecting. Tomorrow night we'll be back with our Sunday night convoy night in American Truck Simulator. And then I'm going to be traveling Tuesday through Friday. I will be back, though, Friday evening for hopefully some more Emerald Coast live stream at that point. But these guys will be continuing their multiplayer and single-player testing. Our goal is to get this map out, obviously, as soon as possible. Clear the testing, get some more features and functions added to it. Realistically, though, I would say you may be seeing this map come out in April timeframe as opposed to March, because we do have 1, 2, 3 weeks left in March, and we just started our Emerald
Oh, this big
Coast
transformer
testing.
hums.
Be sure to leave comments down in the comments below with respect to what you think of the map, what do you think of the farm layouts. Remember, this is still early testing. There are known issues with the map. And once we get closer to the release, well, we'll start doing kind of proper map tour videos and the like. But for now, we're just trying to run down through several options. I want to thank everybody that donated to the No Kid Hungry Fund. I think we're going to be doing that every live stream that we're doing Farm Sim between now and the end of the month, in conjunction with their Corey's Farming Festival, so 2023. And until next time, happy farming.